Our US correspondent Michael Genovese is, well, he's up to scratch with everything that's happening over there at the launch in Texas. Jenna, good morning to you. He's officially an astronaut.
Jeff Bezos, he certainly is. It's a dream that he's been chasing his whole life. It's bigger than that, though. It's the second billionaire in 9 days to make it into space. And I guess they've proven that commercial space travel can now happen safely. It's about trying to make it cheap enough so that Joe Public can afford it. Everything went perfectly to plan for Jeff Bezos today. The launch, the landing, but they had the most fun, obviously, when they were completely weightless at zero gravity for 3 minutes, 100 kilometres above Earth. That was when they had special messages for their mums. They were doing somersaults, and at one point Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, was lobbing Skittles into their mouths. He had a great time. He still got a grin from ear to ear. This is what he had to say after they landed safely.
The most profound piece of it for me was looking out at the Earth and looking at the Earth's atmosphere. Every astronaut, everybody who's been up into space, they say this, that it changes them, and they look at it and they're kind of amazed and awestruck by the Earth and its beauty, but also by its fragility. And I can vouch for that.
Hey, Jenna, my favourite part of this story is not, you know, the billionaire going into space. It's Wally Funk, because she was in the space program back in the 60s at a time when they only let men into space. For her to get that opportunity at 82, what a moment for her.
Yeah, I know Karl's favourite part was the rocket, but no, it is a huge moment for Wally Funk, and she's really stolen the show in the lead up to all this, and it was a great selection by Jeff Bezos. Remember, Wally Funk, she did all that training in the 60s, and the only reason she never got a chance to get her astronaut wings was because she was a female. So a great selection, a lot of people are saying, by Jeff Bezos. She didn't have to pay for her ticket. The other man on board, well, there was Mark Bezos, who's Jeff's brother, and the other person on board was a teenager. So the 18-year-old, he becomes the youngest astronaut. Wally Funk finally gets her chance at the age of 82 and is officially the oldest person ever in space.
Oh, I love it. It's great. You could just watch that all day.
All day.
All day.
Yeah.
It's a very different rocket experience to the one that Richard Branson flew into space in, isn't it?
Look at that. It's just magnificent. Do you know, the other thing is, Ali, imagine the OH&S on Wally Funk. I mean, you can't go on a surfboard, let alone a rocket.
No, I'm not allowed anymore.
I mean, how do you sign off on an 82-year-old?
Oh, I think you sign your life away, don't you? I just love it, though. I think it's awesome. Like, she would have thought that she'd missed her opportunity, but to be able to do that at 82.
No doubt. 82, like 80 years ago. Anyway, it's a good thing Bezos was throwing around the Skittles in space, because she came home very excited, Wally Funk. She'll be riding that sugar high for a while.